How y'all doing? I'm Barry Willie Black. I'm Chief Scientist and Technology Manager for Black Ranger Software. I was the most certified IT professional on the planet for most of a decade before coming to Texas in 2007. What we're looking at today are several different main BIOS entry methods so that you can get one of our sticks to boot the first time. Let's see, I'm just going to walk you through this. Here's our minor mate Node Basic stick. They always work best on a 3.0 USB port, but these sticks were built on 2.0 blanks, so they can be loaded in the front. Most of your rear ports on your newer systems are actually 3.0 now, and you'll get your best performance by starting it from there. At any rate, this is what it looks like as we come up. F2. F2 is the function key to hit in this particular model Dell. They do vary from model to model, season to season of the basic hardware. F2, F5, F10 are all normal options at this point. In this case, it was F2, and within our BIOS here we have the option to set certain things, including the boot sequence. This one's a little newer, a little more sophisticated than some of the older ones. It allows you to select here and then change the priority option on the right, at which time then you would exit out. Bear in mind that your BIOS graphic user interface is largely going to be different unless you're on a similar Dell Optiplex to do this. But it's going to be distinctly the same as well in certain respects. At which point then you exit from there, it will come back around and boot directly into your stick if your settings are correct. Very much like that. And so there you go. It comes all the way up and allows you then to start in with reading the documentation that we provided. You always start with README first in any set of Linux documentation. It is a standard across the board. So when it says README first, what do, boys and girls? README first. Now, bear in mind that you've got a welcome screen that's going to pop up, so there's some things that have to be done, which is what our READMEs are all about. The first README you get involved with is that one. It likes to use different extensions for different things, so within this context, you're going to need to display that file. You won't run it like it's programmed. Within that context there is a little bit of background to help you get started. Bear in mind though that there is additional documentation on the desktop in each of the profiles provided, and the profiles have been segregated to various task groups relating to the various types of sticks that we've created. In this case, it gets you started by directing you back to the quick start guide that comes in both electronic and printed form when you get your stick. The quick start guide is most readily found in your packaging and can be found in the root folder, that being the base folder of our stick. We are in, if we go to welcome, the welcome tab, we have Set it up so that when you start the welcome tab each time, it will tell you which version of our Stik, our derivative operating system you're in. Bear in mind that this is a separate distribution, and those are readily available for download out there. It is one that's specifically been created to go on our Stiks. And this is where you will find your version if by chance you've forgotten and you need to get hold of support. Along with that, we have all the built-in community and help features that are available through the Ubuntu community, which is the basis for the operating system derivative that we've created to distribute as MinerMate, Ubuntu or Linux. And you can bring that welcome menu up at any time by going back up to System and Welcome. That is available in every profile. Within the bit breaker profile, we've allowed certain things to be done from the menu. Many of the more many of the commands and programs that need more security have been left to be accessed from other profiles. You then log out of Bitbreaker to get to those, but from within the context of the Bitbreaker profile, you can use this just like it's any old desktop. Once we log out, we come to a screen that allows us then the option to go to other profiles that have been established already in the machine. You're welcome to make your own. We have chosen 3 specific ones for most of our distributions that relate directly to what the specialty is for the Stik. Within the MinerMate Stik, once you log into its profile, it has available software functions. Within the MinerMate profile, there are various options for your reading and learning. The first thing you do, once again, is read the README or suffer through this on your own that I've placed both in the Bitbreaker profile and the MinerMate profile to give you the basic information that you need in order to configure the system and that user's passwords so that you could then go beyond and do other things. Also in here is a list of the miners and details of their help me files and where those are at, other software that's installed on the system, and in this folder we have the other readmes that are very important to your being able to use MinerMate successfully. These are basic coin commands that we use as part of building the MinerMate program in the first place, so we know these work within the environment we've created. These are wallet commands that are specific to the use of crypto wallets based on the Kryptonite algorithm and reference coins. Not all your coins are the same out there, folks. A Bitcoin is not a Bitcoin is not a Bitcoin. These are also help read out, printouts or outputs from the 3 main pieces of software for each of the coins: the server daemon, the simple wallet, and the standalone miner. Once you have digested all of that, we have more. What we've done here is we've curated a list, several lists of web-based resources for folks, so that not only can you use the built-in miners in the upper versions of MinerMate, but we've curated some lists for other things that you can do. These are the best crypto web miners that we found, and once again they relate all together very much with crypto note coins. Not all of them are crypto note based. Once you are using a web miner, you are not any longer limited to the only the crypto note based coins that can be run in this operating system. You can begin to use web-based miners for other coins.